Welcome back to the MLG Columbus Open Bracket. The duo, we're back, has returned. We're back. This isn't Pro Scrims though. This is a live LAN tournament setting.
This is almost as good as when D-Generation X came back. This is like
better.
Hollywood Hogan coming back. If Hollywood Hogan was two people, split into two different people, and came back together, this is what that's like.
I think you just described the human centipede to all the viewers. I think we're a bit better than that.
I think you're wrong.
We're a bit better than that. But, anyways, strictly business versus a team in the open bracket. Unsure of their team name. Atomic?
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus, Jonathan.
How are they looking in that first match? Because I was watching Caliber versus Epsilon, which was a sweet match.
Yeah. You know, first half, Dom, not very good.
Not very good?
Second half of Dom, much better.
First game jitters?
Yeah, winning gun battle second game. They needed to be a little more aggressive. Search and destroy, you know, they have some good strategy. They win those one-on-ones and work their man advantages. I think this one could be close.
Who was the best player from Atomic that you saw?
I would say Valor. I believe
Valor's the guy I'm going to watch.
Yeah, Valor had a decent game the second half.
All right, so he's got the MTAR in his hand, and they're going to smoke out the B bomb site. I hope they have Incog on, otherwise they're going to get spotted from the thermal sites after he gets taken out. And there goes Two Quick, so it looks like Atomic, they're finding the rhythm and search and destroy, but there goes Valor. I can't watch him anymore because he's dead.
Right, and right now they really need to work this man advantage. 3-on-2, they cannot afford to get picked. And they have such an advantage over Strictly Business right here. Strictly Business knows that the bomb's down, but they can't play too aggressive. So you can easily manage a pick right here, even if you do a trade with a player and get a 2-on-1 out of this. You need to win this round. This sets the tone for the rest of the game. That's not what you want to happen.
I like this guy, Plum. Well, Plum is dead. It's up to Riptides, and they had the man advantage, and you know, I feel like maybe some of the viewers out there don't understand how huge that is. If you use it correctly, mathematically and theoretically, you should win the round.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, I really didn't like the positioning from both players right there. They were really spread out. And right now, I mean,
this is a round win for Fears.
Yeah, Fears is in a great spot. If he were to lose this gun battle, I will jump over the monitor and laugh in his face.
I'd like to see that happen, actually. So me and Benson, we bet on the 5th map.
Okay.
I won the bet. He owes me dinner.
Okay. That was an odd play right here from Riptides. He didn't really make a play for the bomb. Didn't make a play for the kill. So a little bit of those jitters, I think.
I feel like that'd be the smart play to make in Black Ops 2.
Right, because you're playing for streaks.
But
they ain't no streaks no more.
Exactly. You read my mind. But now it's going to be strictly business on offense. And how has Sensor been playing?
You know, Sensor's been playing very well. And like I said to Golden Boy in this last game, is that this strictly business team has so much slaying power between these four guys. That, I mean, Doug is their objective player, but I wouldn't really categorize Doug as strictly an OBJ player. Would you?
I feel like that's his main goal in the games, but if his team needs slaying, he's more than capable of stepping up in that area. But I feel like Apathy, he's just full of talent. Like, I'm not sure if you've ever watched this guy play, but he came onto the scene in Black Ops 1, and he turned some heads. He was he's really good.
And I also talked about Fears in the last game.
Fears is always good at the beginning of games.
Jonathan, we're
like the same person.
We're connected.
Except you have a different color hairstyle than I do.
Right. It takes me about 30 to 40 minutes to get ready in the morning. I'm very, very manicured.
Okay. I don't think the viewers really care about that.
Well, you just told them about my hair, so they care.
All right. We're playing Call of Duty. Well, these guys are playing Call of Duty. We are watching First Blood coming in as, well, Plum, he is dead. He got shot. Bullet is connected. He died. We're going to switch over to Riptides now. He's watching the flank. Valor's the bomb carrier, so we got to keep an eye on him. Let me fix the mini-map for you. So they want to work the A bomb site, but as you can see, did not work out. You got two strictly business members. They have great positioning watching the bomb site. Whoever that guy, I think it wasn't Riptide, so it's Sweet. Yeah. He's forced to back up, and he's in a tough position. It's so hard to challenge those players when they're behind head glitches like that.
You know, I do like pushing the A bomb spot better than B.
Why?
Because I think you have... there's some cover on those head glitches behind there, but if you can really push A hard with marathon classes and get those stuns and grenades
Strong arm stun.
Strong arm stun, strong arm grenades, you can take over that area so much easier than B, because B, there's that back tower area, which is extremely hard to get players out of. You can see through the little fences back there.
Yeah.
It's just, there's so much uncertainty at B, and if you don't get over to B and get a pick and get a plant down right away, you're turtling. And when you turtle, nothing good happens.
Merc likes turtles.
Well, I mean, he likes Animal Planet. Me and him have watched shows on like Bald Eagle together and stuff. He just likes animals.
Bald eagles are pretty cool, but the way I see it on this map is on each bomb site, there's one position you have to clear before you go for the plant. For B, it's the tower area, the water tower. For A, it's that truck tree area. Once you clear those out, then you're fairly safe to go for a bomb plant. Of course, it's not guaranteed because you could die at any given moment, but that's at least your goal. As soon as you clear out those areas, you go for the bomb plant. But Fears, he's got a sniper in his hand, and what do we do when people have snipers?
We stay on with the snipers.
You're learning pretty quickly.
I was trained by an extremely smart caster.
Missing a shot a little to the left, but who's this making plays? It's going to be Too Quick. Picks up 2 on top of the tree, and he's going to challenge this gunfight.
Oh, yeah, he's going to challenge this guy.
It's Too Quick. Gets the help from his teammate. Strictly's business. They go up 3-1 by the looks of it.
And you know what, though? Atomic could have won 2 of those rounds.
Maybe. Well, I feel like they were definitely in a position.
I mean, this game should be 2-2 at the worst.
Yeah.
At the worst, this game should be 2-2.
Because there's that one round where they were up 3-2. They kind of spread out. Like, they had one guy B bomb site, one guy mid alley, one guy watching flank, instead of being a bit more consolidated. Because that's how you work your numbers, is you try to fight those 2-on-1 gunfights. Because you should win those every time.
And see, right here, they got a good first pick on Fears, and if they're able to push through to this A spot, see, they should be pushing together. If you notice on your mini-map, you have one guy in the shack, and then you just have 3 guys just lined up on the fence. They get a pick, you need to take control of the area you're attempting to go into. You can't get a pick and then sit there, because now you're giving SB the opportunity to rotate around and work a pick for themselves, which it looks like they might get. Oh no, it's actually going to be... Yep, it's going to be Valor getting a pick right there. So, I mean, it's a nice play, but I don't like the way they're playing this offensive round.
Well, it's 4-on-2, so they're in a great position regardless. But what are they going to do with the position they're in? You see already they're starting to spread further and further apart. You got one player going around through the middle of the street. It's not Atomic. It's not Valor. It's Riptide, who's now dead. And there you go. That's 2 easy picks for Strictly Business. But if they made those pushes with somebody in a spot to help out, they would have won this round already.
Right. They are making it a lot harder on themselves than it should be, you know?
I'm looking at them. They look pretty young.
Yeah, they look young. I would say they're like
12, 13.
Nah.
13, 14. 14, 15.
Maybe the guy on the end's like 15.
Yeah.
This dude right here is like 13, I think.
So the thing about these young players is that their reaction time, it's absolutely insane. And that's the one area of their skill that they have to exploit. They gotta, try to force these gunfights. They want to be aggressive. They're young. They're not patient. They just want to be in your face. And they have gun skill. They have reaction time. But the one flaw I see from these young players all the time is their decision making, their thought process. They're always thinking about one thing, and that's push and kill, push and kill. And in Search and Destroy, you got to think of push, kill, take position.
Right.
And work from there.
Right. Search and Destroy is a game of map control. If you control the better positions, the stronger positions on the map, you're going to win every time. And right now, Strictly Business pretty much gets into A with nice play from Sensor. They pretty much got into A with really no fight back.
Yeah, so the thing is, when you push up on this truck, when you push up towards the tree, you want to at least try to stun check the bomb, and you got a line of sight of when they cross over, and you just got to work with the information you got. Okay, I didn't see anyone, maybe there's no one here, but I was looking at the minimap. It seemed like they really kind of tried to fight, as you said.
And right now, I mean, you have them pushing Too Quick, one by one.
He needs 1 kill.
And I think he's going to win this round,
Not enough time to get the bomb.
I think that was a 3-on-1, I believe, or maybe even a 4-on-1. I think it was a 3-on-1.
3-on-1, 2-on-1.
Playing for the kill, but
that he gets blown up.
A great round for Too Quick, obviously, but right there is another round Atomic should have had. They should have never just pushed him 1-on-1 like that. They should have just waited, baited him out. They could have got somebody on bomb, and he would have had the challenge.
So I'm going to go ahead and assume that this is the first event for some of these guys. So
okay. I'll say, yeah, you're about right, I would say.
I think right now, after this game, hopefully they watch the rebroadcast, and they learn what they did wrong, because that's how you get better as a player. win or lose, you got to come out learning something about your team, learning something about yourself as a player, and just become better from that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you should really use, I mean, matches like this, you can pretty much gauge where you are as a team.
Yeah, especially when you're playing against veteran players like the ones on Strictly Business.
And with a game like this, these guys are they're talented. They're putting up a fight. We both can agree with that. That if they focus more on their strategy and map positioning and get on the same page with what they want to do, it looks like they're just kind of a little bit all over the place. That if they get on the same position, I mean, this could be a team that we could be seeing playing on Sunday next event.
Sweet Atomic, you are running out of ammo. Luckily, you just picked up the MTAR. He's going to meet up with Sensor, and it is all up to Valor. 25 seconds remaining. At least he has the bomb in his hands, but no position on the map. He gets picked off. Strictly Business, 1 away from taking this series 2-0.
And right there, you would have liked to see both players on Atomic get together and make a push. I mean, you saw the one guy push the tower just by himself, and that guy's just wandering around the street. He doesn't know what's going on. And they really have to get together and just form a plan. You know, you can't get too flustered when that clock's running down.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. That's what
Strictly Business. They're just in a commanding position. You know, they are meant to win the open bracket here. They're meant. Everyone is predicting them to make it to the championship bracket, and you know, look at these players, their names. You recognize all of them, and they started this round strong. 2 quick kills, I believe, for them, as you saw 2 quick. You see what I did there?
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. You're on fire today, Revan.
Thanks, man. Actually, that's Benson. He's the one with red hair.
Oh, roasted.
Whoa, he's not even here to...
Roasted. He can't even fight back verbally because he doesn't even know what's going on.
Nice shots from Plum. As I think he picked off Fears right there. 2 remaining players, Sensor and Apathy. You see their positioning on the map.
And you see it's just a veteran team move that they have both guys in the same area.
They're close enough to help each other out, but it's not a free 2-piece for Plum. And now you see time winding down. He's going to flank around because you already checked that area of the map. He's not going to turn around and look at it again. And there you go. Strictly Business take that 2-0.
Yeah, you know, just a dominant performance from Strictly Business. And like you said, this is one of the teams that everyone accepts them make it to Championship Sunday. And they can definitely upset some teams. Their slaying power is just insane.
I mean, they've been putting in time. Sensor, he won a national championship, but he's not happy with that. He wants more. He wants to win. Fears, always a strong player. 2 quick. He's been so close to winning so many times. I mean, a lot of people say he's cursed, so he's looking to dispel that. So these guys, they have a lot to prove, and they're going to have an opportunity to do it, as everyone's predicting them, as we were saying, to make it the champ bracket.
You know, Sensor's one of the most dedicated players on the circuit. I mean, he's grinding every day. He is putting everything he has into this, and you really like to see people like that do well.
And there you see the scoreboard. It was Fears, 8-4. I mean, everyone putting in work. 3 players for Sensor as well. But anyways, guys, that does it for Strictly Business versus Atomic. At Strictly Business, they advance. We're going to commercial break, and when we return, more action here from the MLG Columbus Open Bracket.